Let's welcome back host of the Steve Malzberg Show here on Newsmax weeknights at 7 Eastern Time. That would be Steve Malzberg. And contributor at The Hill, who will find something he likes about Donald Trump before the end of recorded time, Brent Budowsky. I am not going to hold my breath. Steve, to you first. Welcome back, my friend. The Guantanamo prison issue from President Obama today, saying he is going to close it. And here's a quote. For many years, it's been clear that the detention center at Guantanamo Bay does not advance our national security. It undermines it. Steve, I know you're passionate about this. A number of the security people we've talked about are passionate about this. We say it is just not true, and the president's screwing the pooch here again.
Well, Barack Obama talks about it's not who we are. And to me, Barack Obama is not who we are. And I could at least speak for myself. He's not who I am. And it has nothing to do with his race. He's so far to the left that, you know, we know every time somebody puts forth a common sense, I guess, battle plan to fight the war on terror, he says, oh, no, can't do that. That's a recruiting tool for the other side. I got news for him. They're cutting off the heads of Christians every day. They're launching attacks every day. They're taking land every day. And Obama's sitting there not coming up with any ideas of how to combat that, just telling us what we can't do, which in fact would keep us safe. Now, as far as Guantanamo, he wants to close it. He wants to bring some of the remaining prisoners here, and he wants to then send others out of the, back to their countries or other countries that'll take them. 18% of those who have been sent back or sent out to other countries have gone back to the battlefield. The recidivism rate is 18%. God help Barack Obama if one of those released terrorists that he unilaterally decides to release comes back to kill an American. What's he going to say then? It's who we are?
Brent, let me give it to you here because certainly, I mean, Steve is passionate about it. So many other people as well. There's even some people that I've spoken to on the left, Brent, who say that maybe the president needs to back off this one, especially now in a time when America and the world is facing a terrorist threat that we have never looked at this level before, Brent.
Yeah, well, the politics of this are certainly bad. Guantanamo, whether it's right or wrong, is not going to be closed anytime soon. It won't be closed with the current Congress. I think the much more important issue is we need some level, maybe 20,000 ground troops in the region to kill ISIS. 3,000 American special forces, 10,000 from the Muslim countries, and 7,000 from the rest of the free world. You can't fight a war with air power alone. And the more important issue is to kill ISIS. And that's what we really ought to be doing. I'll also say that Apple Computer is not doing America any favors with their behavior for marketing reasons about not wanting to help get the phone numbers or emails or IMs on the terrorist phone. I think Apple is wrong. The FBI is right. Bill Gates is right. And I think what Apple's doing is horrible. And those are immediate and live issues that really are happening in real time. And I wish
let me tell you something,
Brent.
Brent, let me tell you something. Not to interrupt a Green Bay Packers fan, so forgive me. But I got to say this. What Apple is doing, whether you agree or disagree, pales in comparison to what this president has done from day one, ending enhanced interrogations, closing down, off-site facilities that the CIA used to use to interrogate as well, saying we're not going to stick somebody's head underwater, even if it means we could find out where the next attack is. What this administration has done, and not taking prisoners, not interrogating them, but killing them with drone strikes instead of capturing them and getting information out of them, is a zillion times worse than anything Apple could be guilty of.
Brent, I got to tell you something here. You're actually sometimes, and I don't mean to insult you here, you know I love you, but you're leaning a little right these days, Brent. We're working on you here a little bit. It's sounding real good. Gentlemen, I want to thank you both for joining us. We have a long way to go. We have a couple of hours before any of these results really start to trickle in, but you are right. These are things that this president, we haven't even talked about the Obama Supreme Court nominee and so many other things. We're going to talk about that during the night. So, gentlemen, we continue. Steve Malzberg, let's see. I think, Steve, are you coming? Steve's coming back at 11 o'clock. Brent, I believe we're saying goodbye to you. Don't worry about it, Brent. We're going to send Donald Trump that note. We're going to tell him that there's just an outside chance, Brent, that you may be on his side somewhere down the line. Gentlemen,
I
thank you.
agree with him about Cruz. I agree with him about Cruz.
There you go. Brent Budowsky agrees with Donald Trump. We're saving this tape forever. It's going to be sent to him. We're holding on to this. Gentlemen, hang tight. Brent, thank you so much. Steve will be right back with you. There's a lot of things coming out of Nevada. We're hearing things like misrepresentation. We're hearing, as a matter of fact, people dressed in Trump campaign gear counting votes at a Nevada caucus location. The fun is just beginning. It's just perfect that it's happening in Sin City and in that state as well. The 2016 Nevada caucus coverage continues.